Either way, we're good to go, guys. Here we go. We're going live round 3. It is going to be vVvTime versus SealPuncher. Yes! And I actually have casted both of these players before, and I think SealPuncher has the funniest name ever. Expect potentially maybe a quick game. This is going to be a PvP here, and wow, yeah. vVvTime, really, really good pro toss. So, okay, guys, starting at the top left, we have vVvTime. Oh boy, woo boy. At the top right, we have vVvTime starting off, and at the top left, we have SealPuncher. Another Protoss. What I do know about vVvTime, he is part of Clan vVv, and he is also probably their top Protoss, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Either way, he's a really, really good player. He's one of the top ranking masters through the North American ladder. Would not be surprised to see him in Grandmaster ranks very soon. We see both players throwing down mirrored pylons. And this is, I mean, very early game. Expect a lot of just kind of early mirror stuff as you look at the production tab. I mean, I think it's almost more interesting to see what they do in the APM. And oh boy, they are asleep right now. It's 10. Oh, there we go. SealPuncher kind of went up. Yeah, starts spamming. Yeah, it is way early in the morning, and vVvTime can barely get 30, 40 actions per minute. There he goes. He starts spamming himself. Very interesting. SealPuncher actually getting an earlier. I mean, vVvTime actually getting an earlier gateway. vVvTime also throwing down a nice little early assimilator, so a little bit of gas play, maybe a sentry's going to pop out. I think that's also for the cybernetics core coming up. But I mean, said kind of a mirror matchup, nothing too surprising going on. Something that we saw yesterday that vVvTime did was actually he did quick little 4-gate, and actually I don't know if it was 3 or 4-gate, but he put a lot of pressure, built a ramp up, built a pylon right up on the ramp of his opponent, was able just to warp in so many stalkers and take him out. So I wonder if he's going to go for a similar style route in the PvP. We do see that vVvTime, just overall on the time scale of things, he is way ahead right now. He is a 20 to 26 supply. He has a cybernetics core almost done. He has a zealot. So I'm thinking right now with this huge delay for mining time for SealPuncher, he might go 4-gate. And we do see the warp gate upgrade is getting research right now. It just got chronoed. Stalker is about to pop out just as well, so be able to take out any scout. We do see vVvTime. He's not going for a second gas at the moment, and I don't see a reason why either. Because if he just plans to do pressure, then all he's probably going to do is just get a pylon up here, proxy one. I'll probably keep an eye on this probe. I don't know what exactly it plans to do just yet. And there it is. Exact similar copy of yesterday's build. Actually, he does throw a second gas, but this is the exact same copy. Right now, he's putting down 2 more gates. Hopefully, by the time these finish, warp gate upgrade should be done. And he will just start pressuring, putting a lot of pressure. And there it is, just exactly like yesterday. vVvTime putting down that pylon at the bottom ramp. He's going to start putting a lot of pressure. Exact same strat. I like this. Only problem is SealPuncher does have about 3 stalkers. SealPuncher's going to have some good micro. I mean, actually, vVvTime's going to have some good micro to prevent this. Oh, stalker goes down. And only a zealot right now is the only thing that's keeping everything alive. Look at vVvTime bringing the stalker in just kind of to distract. Warp gate upgrade is finishing up for vVvTime, and he uses warps in 3 more stalkers. And here we go. Here comes all the pressure that's going to happen from vVvTime. I think this might be a little bit too much for SealPuncher to handle. He's going to have some really good stalker micro. And oh no, SealPuncher actually pulling off a lot of probes. to try to kill this pylon. He does need to warp in some more units really quick before it goes down. Fortunately, pylon does go down, but vVvTime just has a lot of units right now. And there we go. 2 more stalkers fall. vVvTime does not have a lot of units. Warp gate upgrade just finished. There's 4 of them. Just lost several probes. SealPuncher right now is not looking too good of a position. He warps in 3 zealots, but with the stalker micro, I think that was a terrible decision. vVvTime definitely could have held his place and he could have stayed inside, but inside the base and would have been able to harass, but unfortunately he does back off, but he is very ahead right now. We're going to look at the kill tab to see how many probes got killed. 6 total probes in that little skirmish got killed for SealPuncher, and vVvTime is just so ahead right now. I think that's a robo coming out. Yep, a robo is coming out. I don't know if the blink upgrade, no Twilight Council out just yet, so no blink upgrade down just yet. And oh, just as I say it, Twilight Council goes down. So expect a very similar standard PvP style play. It's going to become a big problem for SealPuncher here in a little bit, because once he's unable to keep up with the research time of vVvTime, he's going to be able to out micro all these units. He gets an observer, he's going to be able to blink up anywhere he wants. So these sentries, their force fields are going to be useless. The zealots, they're going to be just too slow in general. But yeah, I think any kind of young Protoss watching this, wanting to learn how to play, I mean, this is pretty good style. This is very aggressive, but it's very efficient too. Very, very efficient. We do see that vVvTime at the moment is stocking up a nice little army, and there's the blink upgrade going halfway. And oh, look at this. Where's this at? SealPuncher, what are you doing right now? Dark Shrine going up, so it looks like SealPuncher is interested in investing in some DTs. So we might see a little bit of some invis action. The only problem for him, though, is there is an observer on the field, and it sees everything. It sees that there is a Dark Shrine. So I do not see how potentially he wouldn't have the Blink Stalkers ready and upgrade and have the observer with him to pick off the little DTs. Blink is just finishing up right now. This is interesting. Neither player is actually looking to expo just yet. Both player feels if one or the other has a great chance of attack, and if one goes for an expansion. And here we go. Not to miss any action, we got the Blink Stalkers moving up. Observers right up top, and micro. Twilight Council is going to go down before the. Can he cancel the chrono? No. He does not cancel the chrono upgrade. Force fields go down, but I feel like he could just blink anywhere he wants and out micro all these units. More sentries go down. A few stalkers get warped in for SealPuncher, but overall a successful push either way. Twilight Council is going down. He has observed. He's got the high ground right now. Once these stalkers go down, again, these zealots cannot do a thing. They can blink up right in the blink of an eye here. Just one moment. And oh, pylon goes down for SealPuncher. I think another one just formed to not supply block him. And wow, great engagement by vVvTime. Got in there, destroyed that Twilight Council. Charge lots do not finish. DTs though potentially on the field. Dark Shrine is up and running. Though fortunately for vVvTime, there is an observer out, and the worst thing about it is there's no robotics bay for SealPuncher. All he has is just normal units. He does form an Archon with 2 DTs, but I think this is going to be kind of a bad decision. I think the force that's coming at him is just way too thick right now, way too strong. I am surprised that vVvTime hasn't thrown down a proxy pylon anywhere kind of towards the bottom or the top of this ramp. Also to get a little bit of scouting vision in case there's a nexus. And oh, look at this, finally vVvTime does throw down an expansion in his natural. And, oh, little engagement going on here. A little bit of stalker micro, and again, these zealots are not charge lots. Twilight Council was broken. And SealPuncher looks like he's just going to try to make a big push right here. DT goes down. Thank God there's an observer around. Now it's going to be... It's actually a pretty nice little army for SealPuncher. It's just when vVvTime is going to be able to get all those units up out in front and attack that, and there he goes. See, a good little stalker micro. He's going to try to take the shields out of the Archon if it wants to lead the way. Big problem though for SealPuncher if he continues this push. There are some zealots in this army, and oh, a lot of stalkers, and oh, this is gonna be bad. SealPuncher knows, and GG. vVvTime. Je winner.